we're going to look at the dandelion today, part of Rob's Traditional Creations Wild Edible series. So if I can get a close-up, everybody knows what the dandelion looks like, but what we have here is a typical leaf pattern of a dandelion. I'm going to pick some of these, and I'm going to pick some burdock today also, but the young leaves before the flower comes out on the dandelion are good in salads, or you can boil them with one change of water, and then you can put a little salt and pepper and butter on them, or just eat them plain as is. You can eat them like this, and this one's not bad actually. It's not as bitter as they do get when the flowers come out. You can eat the flower also before it even blooms, as long as you got the seed, the flower pod there. You can dip it in batter and fry it up. You can also dig the roots out, roast them in the oven until they're very brittle, and then you can grind them up and brew them just like coffee. Now this over here, this is burdock from last year, as you can see. These are the burrs that stick all over your clothes. And the leaves right down here are the burdock plant. I'm going to pick some of these for my dinner tonight too. I'm going to add them to the dandelions and burdock. I'm going to boil them, and then I'm going to saute them up just like we did with the fiddleheads. I also have prepared a quick look at the leeks that we used for last week's fiddlehead recipe with leeks. And I have some already dug up here because I only have one hand with this camera. And this is what they look like when you first dig them up. You peel down the outer skin, and that will get rid of most of the mud. You can eat the leaves, which are 2 to 3 basal leaves. It's usually a red stem, and then you have the bulb. Here's one that I already peeled a little bit, so you can see the bulb a little bit better. That's very oniony, as is the leaf. To dig these out, it's best to use what they call a digging stick. All that is my walking stick, and it is sharpened down to a chisel point, and you would just dig in and lift the ground up like that, and these leeks over here will start to pop out of the ground. You can pull them out a lot easier. The shovel usually damages the leeks. And then I just wanted to show one more thing real quick. If we walk over this way, I see some other wild edibles here, trout lily, that I can go over another time, or maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. But this is the patch of ferns that I got the fiddlehead from. And this shows the larger ones are already opening up. And then you can see some of the small ones that we could harvest. I don't think I'll take any more from here because I already harvested, and I don't like to over harvest in one area. But that is the patch. It is a rainy day out here. I'm going to try to get a fire going. I bought a cheap $3 steak. I'm going to put on the, try to cook it on a hot rock up at the cabin there. And if not, I'll have to do it in a pan. And I'm going to put over my sauteed dandelions, burdock, which are also called gardoons, and my leeks. And then hopefully I can make a picture of that, or if while I'm cooking the steak, if it is outside, I'll take another video of that. Thanks. Have a nice day. And remember, get out there and do something. Even in the rain, it's worth it.